Now I would like to invite Dr. Dhara Dedia. This is one upcoming field of medicine and paramedical. She's an occupational therapist, done it from GS Medical College. Postgraduate diploma in rehab from All India Institute of Physical Medicine and Rehab. Pediatric occupational therapist at Therplay, certified in sensory integration from University of Southern California. Dhara, you take them through the presentation.
So, very good morning to one and all. Before I start about occupational therapy, I would want to introduce the term rehabilitation, because occupational therapy, physiotherapy, speech therapy, all are a part of a rehabilitation team. So when you are choosing any of these paramedic fields, it is very important for you to know what is rehabilitation. So by the term rehabilitation, it's a process in which when people have suffered injury or illness, or maybe the children who have some developmental disabilities have lost some particular skills, and we as a rehabilitation team help them restore those skills and help them regain maximum self-independence. So, what is occupation? When I randomly ask such questions, people usually tell me it's, just my profession or my work or something like that. But it's just occupation for a person who is working. Definitely that person will say, okay, I'm an investment banker, or that's my occupation. But can we limit that much? I mean, can we limit occupation just to being an investment banker or a pharmacist or things like that? No. What about a child, a baby? For him, occupation would be even playing. For a housewife who's actually not working, does not as such have a career, but for her, her occupation would be, cooking in the house, doing things for her family. So those are it means all the meaningful activities you do in your daily life which have meaning to you. That is what occupation is. Yes. So it includes things that we need to do, that we want to do, and that we are expected to do. So even for example, pursuing a hobby is an occupation for sure. So what is occupational therapy? So it's a sister course of physiotherapy, I would say. But the difference between the two, it's very much similar. We work from babies to, a geriatric population that will be an old age. So basically what we do is there's a therapeutic use of daily activities. So for example, a physiotherapist, if a patient comes to them with a shoulder pain, they'll ask the patient to do exercises, कि अच्छा 10 बार ये करो, 10 times you have to raise your hands or do something like that. But as an occupational therapist, I will treat it very differently. I will use the person's motivation. For example, I'll use some particular activity or some particular game to do the same thing, which will have an end result and end goal. So the person is more motivated to perform the similar exercise, which has an end goal. So basically, we work through a lot of activities and not just through exercises. So it's similar, you are helping people of all ages to live life to their fullest by helping them promote health, prevent or live better with injury. So it's very important. There are many times that you have permanent disabilities. So that does not mean that, you can't be independent or things like that. You can modify the environment. You can give a lot of adaptive devices to them. That's what an occupational therapist does, so that you achieve your maximum independence. So fields in occupational therapy, very much similar to physiotherapy. Here I would just want to make things easy. So how would you differentiate between whether you want to choose occupational therapy or whether you want to choose physiotherapy? In India, the jobs are very much interrelated. Frankly, I know people, my own friends or my own colleagues who are working, who are occupational therapists, but are working a lot more into orthopedics and doing what a physiotherapist does. Whereas a lot more physiotherapists are now choosing pediatrics because that's the choice of field, and doing what an occupational therapy does. So, in India, there is not much of a difference, frankly. But yes, of course, if you're going abroad and you're working abroad, the fields are very much separate. Like if anything to do with hand or neck is an occupational therapist work, and if anything to do with walking, legs, or anything is a physiotherapy job. So if pediatrics is a choice, is something that you really like being with children, occupational therapy in India is doing excellently well with pediatrics. Next is mental health. So, everybody must be aware of the mental health awareness campaigns that are going on. Deepika Padukone is advertising that. Alia Bhatt has been talking about all of it. It's one of the most upcoming fields now in is the mental health. So, occupational therapists work very closely with mental health also. And rest of the other fields, definitely neurology, OT, and PT go really hand in hand. Whereas if you're looking at musculoskeletal or orthopedics, that is joint or bone pain or fractures or things like that, physiotherapy is a choice of field that you need to go in. So these are few pictures that I showed, I want to show you. So this is what you do, when a person is not able to do a particular thing, we use these particular activities. For example, in that picture, the person is just planting a plant, and that's the hobby. We are helping her to pursue a hobby. Or you're playing different games for cognitive related issues like dementia or Alzheimer's or something. You're doing activities and games with them to maximize their abilities. So in children, we work a lot with social communication disorders, things like these. So we are working, everything is play-based. So if anytime you come at my center or my clinic where I am working, my day will look very colorful because our center is full of swings, it's full of toys. So as a pediatric therapist, we use play as it's the motivational force for the children. So we use that to gain the maximum things that are needed for a child, all the abilities that we need in the child. So a typical day at work would vary according to the field, like the career option you've chosen after being, I'll just come back 1 second. So basically career opportunities, depending on the career opportunities that you've taken. So you can work in a hospital. So your day in a hospital will be a proper 9 to 5 job. It will not vary much. You won't have those leeway. If you're teaching, again, it's going to be a near full-time job. When you're working in schools, you definitely, according to the schools, you will get those vacations and stuff like that. And private clinics, you can work part-time, you can work full-time. Right now I'm working part-time as I have a baby at home. So I'm working part-time and I can balance both my lives. So every day will be different when we are looking at that. Um, yeah. So duration is similar to physiotherapy. It's a 4.5-year course. All the subjects are similar to, so you have, along with the MBBS subjects, you even have separate OT subjects that you are studying in all those 4 years. And then you have a 6 months internship training. Masters, if you're doing in India, it's either a 2 or a 3-year course. And if you're doing it abroad, it's 10 months to 1-year course. So, yeah, subjects covered. Colleges and the seats in Maharashtra are very, very, very limited. So, frankly, getting in OT is not very difficult. However, the occupational therapist demand is so much more that these seats are actually not helping anyone, because most of the people are now flying abroad. Hardly there are any occupational therapists who are staying in India and working for our own people. So that's upsetting in a way, but that's the only way now it's working, that's how it is. Everybody wants to go abroad. Very limited seats, if you actually count, there are barely 90 seats in Maharashtra that are available, and there are these only 4 colleges. There is no private college that's there. But the field is so upcoming that every clinic is always in need of occupational therapist. To an extent that at our center, we actually have hired physiotherapists to do an occupational therapy work, because that's how it is. Of course, they are certified in those particular things that they are needed to. But that's how it is, because there are no occupational therapists that are left in India, because most of them are flying abroad. skills needed, very good observation and analytical skills. You need to be very patient, because you'll be having a patients coming in for a year, 2, 3, how many ever years, and you might see results. Nothing is fast, like you took a medicine and you're fine. No, it's not that. It's going to take like around 6-8 months for you to see any progress in your patient. So you need a lot of patience, need a lot of creativity, good interpersonal and communication skills, good amount of teamwork, and good adaptability. So this is a bribe, okay, from my end. So US, this is even for this year as well, 2019, Glassdoor has done this particular thing, and occupational therapist is ranked 4th best job in the US. It's one of the best well-paid jobs in the US. It's just a bribe for you all to take up occupational therapy, but please, y'all can go abroad, but please do come back and serve your own people. That's very important. We are always looking in for occupational therapists. Yeah. And in addition to the monetary aspect, there are a lot of smiles and happiness that you're bringing to you by helping the people in doing the smallest amount of things which actually are very important to them. For us, it might just be a small thing of, holding a pencil or whatever. But it's so important for them, and with your little help, you're bringing so much of joy to them. So it's a very satisfying, job that I'm doing. You are making every day of that person so productive, so fruitful, and so meaningful to that person. It might not matter to another person, but definitely it matters to that person who's suffering, who's just not able to write or not able to eat by themselves. And even if that person has like 2 spoons by himself, feeding himself just 2 spoons, maybe not the entire plate, but that satisfaction that you see in the patient is very, you really feel good about that. So I would end with this. Doctor adds years to life. Occupational therapy, for that matter, rehabilitation, will add life to those years, Thank you. Sorry.
So, as I told you, the field of medicine gives you a lot of satisfaction. Work satisfaction, personal satisfaction, and you've done something. See, we are people who deal with human beings. We are not people who sit on the computer. So we are dealing with living people. So that satisfaction is tremendous. So she's just given you one example. One clarification I want to tell you. Mental health has 2 subcategories. One is psychiatry, one is psychology. Okay, psychiatry is a medical field, wherein post MBBS it's a 3-year program for post graduation. Psychology is an art field, and psychology gets into counseling. Psychiatry is the medical aspect of it, and occupational therapist helped to further enhance or motivate and improvise those skills which are affected in mental health.